Bracketing paradoxes. We make brackets of the words. We segregate their units and show that how different units are combined with each other, and in the process of the word formation, which unit first added to the base and then the other units. But when we say paradoxes, it means that there are certain inconsistencies in this regard. There are certain puzzles. A crucial property of a structure is the both formal and the semantics. So this is what we've been talking about. To represent a structure, we need to have the formal properties as well as the semantic properties of the word. For this reason, the situation where the semantic and the formal properties of an object do not coincide are problematic. So when these two properties are not working with each other, we come across a problem for the idea that words have internal structure. Especially it goes against this idea that we've been talking about, that words have structures, because we believe that both the formal and the semantic properties need to be there, and they should coincide with each other. They should be related to each other to give us a meaning of the word. These situations, when there are inconsistencies, are known as bracketing paradoxes. Especially Williams have talked on these aspects. There are three kinds of bracketing paradox. One of the bracketing paradox is the situation in which the formal properties of one of the unit requires it to combine with a particular base, but the meaning of the word suggests that it combines with a unit smaller than the base. That is, the way we have a word and we know that this prefix should combine with this base, whereas actually the meaning suggests that it has combined with the unit smaller than the base. So this is something inconsistent. Take the word international, right? International, right? The formal properties of the word require the prefix inter to combine with the adjective national. But if we combine these two, internation, right, it does not, because national is a combination of nation and al. So it means that first the word the prefix inter combined with nation, whereas we know that internation is no word in English language. It means that it combined with not nation but al first. That is a paradox. So you look at this internation, right? Rather it combined with al. So look at the second example B, internation. Internation is no word, right? So the first word inter, and then there was a unit nation plus al, which was adjective. So inter added combined with national, whereas the meaning shows that the second or the B was the option. This structure gives the wrong semantics for the word relation between the least two national things. The word means more precisely international among nations, right? Not international. Thus, as far as the meaning of the word goes, the prefix does not combine with adjective national, but with the noun nation, from the national from which national is formed, as in the structure of B, as I just said, like this, that the inter combined with nation and then with al. However, B is impossible on formal grounds because the prefix cannot combine directly with the noun nation, as there is no word internation that exists, and this structure contained inside it this impossible word. So this is the bracketing problem. The two possible structure make strong prediction at some level. Another kind of paradox comes when a unit combines with a word but semantically modifies not only the word but a bigger structure in which the word is included. So this is another type of problem. So this is this problem when a unit combines with a word but semantically modifies not only the word but a bigger structure in the word. Look at this: vulgar Latinist. So this is a phrase, right? If we look at this, it was vulgar Latin and the suffix was added ist. This ist is applicable to the whole phrase vulgar Latinist, that we said that it modifies not to the word. So ist not modifies to Latin, but it modifies to the whole word vulgar Latinist, one who studies Latin, vulgar Latin. This does not refer to the Latinist who happens to be vulgar, but to someone who studies vulgar Latin. This requires the suffix to combine with the whole phrase vulgar Latin and not only with the noun Latin, because that would give us the wrong semantics of the phrase. One of the properties of affixes is that they cannot combine with phrases. Generally they are combined with word, not with phrases, but only with morphological objects. Last kind of paradox takes into account phonological factors. For example, if you take the word unhappy, there is a paradox in this regard, right? So in case of unhappy, there is we talked about paradox in the sense that the meaning of the adjective more unhappy, right, requires the suffix er to be added for comparative degree, right? So because the word unhappy is a trisyllabic word, so with trisyllabic word we use more, right, and we don't make it unhappier. It is known that generally trisyllabic adjective take more adverb, right, in comparative degree. Avoiding this phonological infraction employs proposing that combines with happy then with un. So it means that first we made happy happier with happy and and then we added un. This gives the wrong semantics, as it will mean not more happy. So these are some of the paradoxes which tells us that the concept of bracketing is not without any paradoxes or without any consistencies. There are certain consistencies which are not solvable with the help of bracketing.